Good morning, girls. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here and not caught up, I have been low-key kind of going through it, but I've been making these videos not only to take you guys along on my journey, but also to help anyone that may be going through similar situations. Just trying to be in my healing era and working on myself, working on getting me back on track and my mind right. Like I said, I haven't been feeling the best due to multiple different reasons, honestly. The main one being recovering from a major surgery that I just went through. If you missed it, go back and watch those videos. I've been saying to myself that I need a major reset day. I feel like that would help me so much to just feel better overall and help my motivation. Finally, February, we're in a brand new month. I am currently 3 weeks post-op. Feel like it's time. Today, I woke up to the sun finally being out, and I'm not even kidding you guys. I feel like we were on probably like a 10-day, maybe even more streak of not seeing the sun here in New York. And I feel like that mixed with like recovering from surgery has just really made my mental health just not good and really lowered my motivation to do anything. So I feel like it's no coincidence that today I woke up and I was like, okay, I need to snap out of it and I need to be productive today. The sun is shining. We're gonna get things done today. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to do some light makeup right now, but I feel like I never know how to do light makeup, so I always end up messing it up. I just didn't feel like having a full face on because I'm going to get my nails done, which was something that I have been putting off for so long, but I really feel like it's gonna help me to feel like myself again, because obviously, as you know, when you go through surgery, you have to take off any acrylics or just any type of nail polish. So this whole month I've had bare nails. I've been like painting them myself with like any nail polish I can find in my house, and I obviously just don't do a good job, and I usually have acrylics on all the time, so I feel like getting those put back on will really help me to feel like myself again. So I have an appointment in less than an hour, so I'm gonna start by doing that. Made myself some coffee. I just chugged it, honestly, and I ate a little bit of breakfast. So we are ready to take on the day, and I'm feeling really good. So I hope that it stays that way. I just got these new little jelly tins from Milk Makeup, and they're so cute and fun. Like, look at this. It literally looks like candy, but it's for your cheeks and lips, so it's like a little lip tint and a cheek tint. So I've been loving using these. They're so fun. Let's just get this day started. Let's start by getting my nails put on. These are the before, really ugly. Let's go get some acrylics. Okay guys, I'm back home. I put on a bit more makeup just now because I got a bunch of these new MAC lipsticks in the mail and I forgot I wanted to make a little TikTok on them, so I just put on some mascara and I was just trying on some lipsticks, and I love them so much. They're their new matte ones. I've been finding it really hard to like find motivation to film as many videos as I used to in a day, so when I get the motivation I have to just take it. So I just quickly did that. I want to change it to something a little bit more comfortable because the outfit I had on before was like a tight short sleeve shirt with a zip up over it. While I'm still recovering, wearing tight things just get very like irritating to my skin, but I want to like work on it and like slowly get myself able to wear tighter things. So the fact that I was able to at least go and get my nails done, oh my god, by the way, my nails are done. Look how beautiful they look. So much better. I feel so much more like myself with the tips on. Like, these genuinely inspired me to come home and film something because I was like, wow, I feel like myself again with these. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I feel like I'm rambling. The fact that I was able to sit and get my nails done in a semi-tighter top, I feel like is progress, but I did have to take it off as soon as I got home because I was like, I'm uncomfortable. And now I want to put on a little comfy sweatshirt and sweatpants set. And I just ordered a new set from Skims actually because they came out with like a bubblegum pink color, and I have literally been waiting to wear it. So I feel like I kind of want to put it on today. I haven't tried it on yet at all. I just like opened it to see the color. I'm so bad at getting expensive sweat sets like this and then staining them the second I put them on. So we're gonna really try to not do that. But these are so beautiful. Look how cute. The sweatpants are probably my favorite because I love that they're not tight at the ankle. Like, these are just so comfortable when they're like baggy and wide. And just like this color. Are we kidding? These feel so comfy. I should probably wash this before putting it on, but like, I really just don't care right now. I really want to put them on. So I'm gonna change into this and we'll see how it looks. I'm so excited. Okay guys, here it is. It is so comfortable. Like, the pants are my favorite part. They're so comfortable. The perfect amount of baggy. I just love them. They're definitely a little long on me, but I always wear my platform Uggs anyways, so I feel like it should be fine, and like I don't care about it being on the floor in my house, so we'll make the exception. I really, really like it, and I love the color. Perfect for Valentine's Day coming up. I just love it. I'll link it down below for you guys. Now that I'm feeling very cute and put together, and we got our nails done, we got that out of the way, it's time to clean this room, because we need to clean our environment in order to thrive and get back into everyday life and get our shit together. So my room has definitely seen worse days, but like I've been keeping it so clean that this is just not cutting it for me. Number one, I really want to change my sheets because it's been already like 2-ish weeks, so she needs to go. I desperately need to clean up my vanity. I have disgusting old coffees here, don't judge me. Then I also have just empty PR boxes or just empty boxes and cardboard laying around. Need to get rid of those. Need to get rid of those pillows, clothes on the floor. This is all clean laundry actually, so we need to put those away. I just need to straighten up like what is going on here. This is giving depression room, this is giving laziness, and we need to have a clean, organized room. I swear guys, every single time I'm feeling like this where I'm just like letting everything go, letting all of my like habits that I've created fall short a little bit, every day I look around and like I'm not motivated to fix it because of my environment. Growing up, changing my sheets was always my least favorite task ever. Hated doing it, and I would like literally never do it unless my mom would like force me, because obviously it's kind of annoying to do, but now I feel like it's so satisfying to me. Number one, because getting into bed with fresh sheets on are just like the best feeling ever, so like that motivates me. But also, as someone who spends a lot of time in their bed, I feel like so much of my energy gets like caught up in my bed, and like just when I change my sheets it feels like I'm like shedding that energy, washing it and cleansing it, and then like completely resetting my energy. I don't know, I feel like I just changed my point of view on changing sheets, and now it's like my favorite thing to do. Although this might hurt a little bit because I'm not that strong right now. If you're like me and you hate changing your sheets, number one, just think about how good it feels once you finish and you like did it. This needs to get out of the way. But also just think of it as resetting your mood, resetting your perspective, and just resetting your energy too. Like every day is a new day, every week is a new week. So I like doing this on Sundays, so that way on Monday when I wake up, I'm like refreshed, I have a fresh new bed, and my energy is just like cleansed, just like, you know, take on another week. Change my sheets back to my colorful floral ones because from here on out I'm going to try and convince myself like it's spring and that it's not freezing cold winter still, because I feel like that's the only way I will boost my serotonin. So we have some colorful floral sheets. They are a bit wrinkly, but that's okay. I need Sam to like help me like really tighten them and tuck them really good under my mattress, but like I just can't be doing that right now. I can't do anything that's too strenuous, and this mattress is so heavy, so we will wait till he gets here. He's coming here now, but this is good for now, and I'm really happy that I have my little floral sheets back. I couldn't find the matching pillowcases to the sheets, I don't know why, so I just found these clean, just plain white ones, and that'll just have to do for now. I'm happy I was able to even do that, so let's make the rest of the bed and fix her up. She's all made. I have my little squishmallows on the bed. I'm shoving this pregnancy pillow that I sleep with in the corner for now, just because I do have to sleep with it still, but like just being able to look at my bed nice and like fresh and clean like this is just so much better, and I haven't seen my bed made like this all month, so I'm happy. Okay, this side is looking really good, everything nice and clean where it's supposed to be. Now it's time to move over to the mess, the actual big mess. Let's get cleaning, putting things away. I need to bring down those coffees. I think I'm gonna do that right now. Done. I also just grabbed a little garbage bag for all of my garbage and my cardboard over there, so I think I'm just gonna try and work my way over and clean all of this. So let's start with the vanity. I think I'm just gonna throw all of these clothes onto the floor and deal with it. Oh, okay, things are falling, and I'll just deal with it afterward. While I do this, I figured I can answer a few questions that you guys have for me. I told you to ask me questions on my Instagram story a couple days ago, just about literally anything, like regarding the surgery, regarding my decision, literally anything, because I've been getting a bunch of DMs, people asking me questions, whether just out of curiosity or whether they think that they may need to go get tested for the gene that I have. And I've also seen so many people comment how I am like the first person that they've ever seen talk about this, and that means a lot to me, number one, because it was a tough decision for me to even be so open and honest with you guys about this whole journey, just because I don't know, like it's such a vulnerable thing and it's scary. Like I think the fact that it's not talked about enough is scary to me, because I'm like, I almost feel like I need to share this. I need to spread awareness on it because it's so important and it can literally save a life. So that's why I ultimately made the decision to, but I also know it leaves room for so many questions. So I'm just gonna answer them as I clean. Also, really quickly, how beautiful are these pieces of jewelry that I just got from EP Jewels? They sent it to me. She wrote such a sweet little message. I just love these so much. I can't wait to wear them. Look how stunning. You can use my code Samantha at EP Jewels if you'd like, but I need to put these away as well. Very common question that I got was, did you change the size of your boobs? Slash, how did you decide what size implants to get? Just like a bunch of things about my sizing. That was kind of hard for me to decide, to be honest, when I made this decision to get this surgery, because I have never been somebody who didn't like the size of their boobs. Like, just being completely honest, I genuinely liked the size that I had. Like, they were very tiny, but I never minded them. I actually genuinely liked them. Just always felt confident. Like I never wanted to change my body in that way. Like there'd be like some moments where I'm like, wow, it would be kind of nice to have some boobs to fill up this shirt. You know what I mean? But it was never like a big enough problem where like I wanted to go and like get a surgery. That's what was kind of hard for me to decide, because since I'm like, okay, well, I'm already doing this, like maybe I should change the size, make them a little bit bigger, blah, blah, blah. When I went for like my consultations and I saw what the implants looked like, I was like, regardless, if I like tell him to do the exact same size that I have, they're already gonna look bigger just because the shape of them just make your boobs look fuller. I used to have barely anything there, so anything compared to those are gonna look bigger just because of the shape itself, if that makes sense. Like, implants are like round and perky, and like, you know, natural boobs aren't like that 24/7, especially small ones. So like, I just knew that they were gonna look bigger regardless. So yeah, I genuinely just said I would like to stay the same size, and he said even though I am gonna be basically the same cup size, they're gonna maybe appear to be a little bit bigger because of just like the size of the implant. And I was like, honestly, that's kind of best of both worlds. Like, I get to stay the same size relatively because I like having smaller boobs. I feel like it just fits my frame better. I can still wear all my tops that I have. Like, I wouldn't have to go and like get all new shirts. But I'll get the perks of like having a little bit of a bigger chest and like fuller. I think fuller is the key word. So as they're healing, I think I'm very happy with the size, and I'm very grateful that I decided not to go bigger or anything, just because I feel like that would have made me spiral. Just because I've never wanted that in my life, I just thought that that would be too much of an impulsive decision to just like pop out with some big boobs. Someone said, having this surgery February 22nd, just here to say thank you for sharing your story. That makes me feel so happy. I wish you the best of luck, speedy recovery, and you can always reach out to me if you need anything. Someone said, why did you wait 7 years to get this surgery? Could you have gotten it sooner? So, like I said, I found out about this when I was 17 years old. And when we went and spoke to the doctors who specialize in this, she said that we are not considered at risk until our late 20s, early 30s. So since I was only 17 at the time, my doctor literally would not operate on me. Like, she was like, come back in a few years, think on the decision and make sure that you are 100% sure that that's what you want to do. You're so young, like you can enjoy your youth a little bit more with your natural body before you fully decide that you want to do this. And she was like, come back to me when you're 23, 24 and we'll reassess, and like we'll see if I think you're ready and all that stuff. So that's what I did. That's what my sister did. My sister got her surgery when she was 25, I believe. And when it came to me, she like literally was like, I'm not operating on you. Like, you're too young. You don't need to, like, you're not at risk yet. It's not like necessary. And she wanted to give me time to fully think about the decision. I was obviously so young at the time that like she didn't want me to regret anything, you know what I mean? Which I wouldn't have regretted it, but like it was just unnecessary. So that is why I just knew around this age is when I would be doing it. And so I've just had 7 years to just think about it. Someone said, will you be able to breastfeed one day after having this kind of surgery? So that's also a common question that I was getting, and unfortunately, no, I will not be able to. But I've come to terms with that, and I feel like that's a small price to pay to basically save my life. So obviously I'm gonna take it. So I'm okay okay with that. I didn't breastfeed as a child, so I feel like it'll be okay. But yeah, that is an unfortunate downside. What does the double mastectomy remove? All breast tissue, including the nipple, or just the breast tissue? So there's different procedures that people get, like depending on their situation, depending on their doctor, depending on, you know, everyone is different. But for me, my doctor was able to perform a preventative nipple sparing double mastectomy. So that means I get to keep my nipples. My nipples are still intact. They look amazing. Because I was getting a lot of questions about that. So weird for me to be talking about this, but they are there. They look completely normal. There was nothing done to them on the outside, but they did remove all the breast tissue on the inside. I don't have much feeling to my boobs because it's the breast tissue and all of the nerves that they take out, but I feel like I'm already used to it. Like, it doesn't feel abnormal to me, and they look completely normal. So I feel like it was a win-win. Luckily, I got to keep my nipples and they look fine. So thank God for that. Someone said, did they find anything in the tissue that they removed? I mentioned this in my surgery vlog at the end. They do always biopsy all of the tissue that they took out just as a precaution. I had an MRI before my surgery and they didn't find anything. Everything was completely good. Like I said, as a precaution, they always test the breast tissue, and they did the same thing for my sister. They didn't find anything, thankfully. I'm all good. There was nothing there. But they did say that in their own doctor terms, they did see some abnormalcy. I forget like the terms of what it was, but it's basically like early stages of the cells changing. So like nothing actually happened yet, but like somehow they're able to tell that like the cells were already starting to change, if that makes sense. Like nothing was formed, there was nothing bad in there, but somehow they were able to tell that it's like the early stages of the cells changing. And when I went to the doctor and she told me this news, and she was like, we did this at the perfect time, you're all good, you're in the clear. This just should, you know, reinforce that you made the right decision and like give you peace of mind that you made the right decision. And like hearing that was like so intense. Like I'm actually getting emotional right now just thinking about it. Because it's such a weird feeling, like knowing that that was where my life was gonna go and that I was able to like reverse it in a way and like fix it and nipped in the bud and like stop it. I just feel like the luckiest girl alive, and it just made me feel so grateful, and I feel so happy with my decision, and I don't even care what they look like. Like I'm happy with what they look like, but like even if I wasn't, like I don't even care what they look like. Hearing that, I was like, this is the best thing I ever did in my life, and I'm so grateful that I did it when I did it, and I did it even though I was so afraid. Like what if I just decided like, no, I'm just gonna take the chance and I'm not gonna get it? Like this just enforces that I made the right decision. So yeah, they didn't find anything bad, but they did see that. Like I said, my sister also got hers biopsied after her surgery, and they found the exact same thing in hers. And I remember that was like hard for me to deal with. And whenever she got her surgery, hearing that news for her, I remember like being so like worked up over that as well, just because I was like, wow, like this is some crazy shit. I remember after that too, I already knew that like I couldn't get the surgery now, but after hearing that, I was like, no, I want mine now. I want to do it now. Like I remember freaking out, being like, let's just do it. Like I want to do it now. I don't have to wait. I don't have to think about it. I want to do it. And they were like, no. They were like, you are too young. You don't need to do it right now. You can wait. So that's ultimately why I waited. But having that fact was an added layer of like stress on me, because I was like, wow, like this shit is crazy. I'm gonna hang my little S necklace up. Vanity skull cleared off. Now let's move on to the floor, and I'll continue to answer questions. Someone said, did the drain removal hurt? I have the BRCA gene as well and nervous about that part. Okay, I was so nervous about that part as well. However, there's a few aspects that goes into it. Like number one, you're so uncomfortable with them in at the end of the week that like you're like, I don't even care if it hurts, get these out of me. So like that kind of helped. But also my sister told me to take one of the pain medications that they give you, whether it's extra strength Tylenol or just like whatever is prescribed to you personally, to take one like right before you go, so that way it kind of lessens the pain. And I am a dumbass and I forgot to do that. I literally left the house because all of my appointments were in the cities. Having to leave so early in the morning to go to my appointments, I just forgot that day, and I was so upset. I was like freaking out because I was like, this is gonna hurt so bad, and I could have prevented it and I didn't. But like I said, I was so eager to just get them out that I was like, whatever, we have to do this. And I'm not gonna lie, that shit kind of did hurt. Not like crazy bad, it's more just like a really not fun feeling. Ugh, like that kind of feeling. Like I am getting flashbacks. And it does hurt like a little bit. Guys, I'm like actually getting flashbacks right now, making me cringe. But I don't want to scare you. Like, it's really not that bad. Just don't do what I did and just take something before, because I promise you it'll help. Like, even if you take like something for anxiety that will like calm your muscles down, I already know I would be in such a better state if I had done that, and I just didn't because I forgot. Someone said, how long did your surgery take? Mine only took about 2.5 hours. I think it's supposed to take like 3 to 3.5, and it only took 2.5. So they did it super quick. I remember them telling me that it was like way quicker than they thought it was gonna be, and I low-key manifested that. Like, I was really worried about like being under anesthesia for that long, so I was like manifesting that like they were gonna somehow do it quicker. And when I woke up, they told me that it did, and I was like, wow, I think I literally manifested that. It goes by so quick and you don't even know that it's happening, so it's fine. Someone said, what has been the hardest part of recovery? Someone also said, how are you mentally, being so young and having to go through this change? I'm not even kidding, guys. I have to say that the hardest part of this whole thing has been the mental toll that it has taken on me. Just being so young and having to think about this, like, from literally 17 years old. Like, think about 17-year-old you, just like blissfully innocent. Definitely the hardest thing has been like struggling with just the thought of having to do this so young, and like looking around at my peers and they get to just live their like normal lives without having to think about this, and like without having to go through this major change to their body that they probably would have never done if it wasn't for this. It is hard to go through, but there are so many plus sides, and like I said, just accepting that this is what I was born with. These are the cards I was dealt. Everyone has their shit. Like, I can't look around and like compare myself to my peers, because everyone has shit that goes on in their lives. Everyone is dealing with something, and these are the cards that I was dealt, and I can't change them. So why stress about something that I can't change, you know? Although that's definitely easier said than done, and like I said, I have been going through kind of like a little depressive episode, I guess I can call it, because I always kind of struggle with depression on and off, tied with my anxiety, and like I really have been good for so long, but this kind of just made me spiral a little bit, because it's something I was overthinking for so many years, and now it's finally here. I have this big major change to my body, and it's obviously going to take some getting used to. So I've just really have been struggling with that. On top of seasonal depression, it was not a good mixture, and I'm still trying to pull myself out of it. Hope that with time, there's going to be less bad days than there are now. You know, there's going to be more good days. They're going to outweigh the bad days. I'm going to get used to it, and it's going to be fine. And like I said, this was just a small price to pay. Someone said, what can I do to get tested for BRCA? It's hard to say. I'm not really sure, but my biggest advice would be to just go and ask your doctor about it. Have them explain it to you. They know you best. They know your family history best. And be persistent and just be like, I really just want to get myself tested for this. And hopefully they can figure it out with you and figure out how to get you tested. It's literally just like blood work. Said I have all clean laundry that we need to put away, so let's do that. I think I answered pretty much all the questions. I got a bunch of doubles. Some people asked like how long the recovery is, and I'm definitely not fully recovered, but I'm definitely obviously way better than what I was, you know, last week and the week before. Like every week I get better, but I still just feel like so much tightness, uncomfortable, and like my little incisions are still not healed. Like they still hurt me. I can't sleep on my side, and I can't raise my arms higher than this. Like it feels very tight, and I can't go all the way up yet. So it's kind of hard for me to reach things. It's hard for me to like just move in the same way that I usually use. That's probably been the worst part, just the uncomfortableness. Now I'm gonna fill my hamper back up with my dirty clothes and my sheets that I need to wash. Okay guys, I did it. Look at how much better my room looks. She's so clean. Back to her normal state. I feel literally amazing. You don't even understand how much you need something like this until you just do it. Like the thing that you've been putting off, and you're gonna feel so amazing at the end of it, and it's gonna be so worth it. Like that was actually kind of fun. She is looking stunning. Hey guys, it's a little bit later. Sam's here now. Say hello. He's been MIA for so long. He's been studying so hard for a test, and he took it.
Now I'm BIA.
And now he's back. We're gonna hang out, but I really want to take my makeup off.
Are we gonna watch a show? It does smell good. We just watched home videos.
Yeah, we were just watching all of my home videos from when I was a baby, and they were so cute, right?
Sam never stops crying.
I was always crying. I was a crybaby.
You still kind of
I'm gonna take my makeup off. It's around like 8 o'clock right now, so I think I'm gonna take my little Lemmy Chill gummies. I've been taking these at night. Finally in bed. I feel amazing. I have my little candles going. Me and Sam are just gonna relax. Probably watch a little show or movie. I don't know yet, we'll see. I need to get my pregnancy pillow back actually to go to sleep. I'm gonna just relax and go to bed now. So thank you guys so much for coming along on my little Sunday reset. I'm so happy that we did this together and I'm feeling ready to take on this next week. Yay! I love you guys so much. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day and I'll see you guys in my next upload, which you're not gonna wanna miss because it is gonna be my New York Fashion Week vlog and it's gonna be so fun. Yay! I love you guys. Bye! Bye.